Hello, it's Steve from the Seaside Allotment channel, and I've brought all the seedlings from home to the polytunnel because it's going to be planting week next week, so it's really exciting. And that's a lot of the autumn stuff going in, and I'll just show you that. And we've just been finishing up our harvest, so I'll show you that as well. So I've cleared most of the bench area in the polytunnel by moving most of the peppers outside. And they actually seem to be doing better outside than they were inside, so that's no big issue. And yeah, here are lots of my babies. So we've got the broad beans that we'll be harvesting in October. We've got the runner beans that are replacing the peas. We've got another batch of golden purslane, which are going to be in little troughs, which will hopefully move into the polytunnel later on in the season, so we can extend the season on those. We've got another batch of lettuces, always sowing lettuces, some more of those broad beans, some spring onions with absolutely appalling germination. It just maybe it's just too hot for them, but I've got another batch on the go. I've got beetroot. No, that's not beetroot, that is chard, and that chard is going here in the polytunnel in that little bed there once the last of those carrots and spring onions are cleared. So then that bed will have dwarf French beans, baby carrots, celery, chard, baby carrots, and the there's actually celery at that far end as well. And the plan is that the baby carrots will be out by mid-September, and so that's the time that we'll plant our salad crops in here and in there. So it's all going pretty well. Oh yeah, I'll just show you that. Oh yeah, a bit more down here. So we've also got some golden beetroot and some more runner beans. So I've just planted the cylindra beetroot outside. And here we go, there's a harvest for tonight. So lots of lovely veg here. We've got some chard, New Zealand spinach, lovely salad mixes. I love these salad mixes at this time of year. Lots of tomatoes and carrots, cucamelons, purslane, all sorts. So lots of tomatoes, golden tomatoes, red tomatoes, spring onions. Lovely. You can see all of the lovely ingredients in here. Got some beans, mixed beans here, runner beans, French beans, several different varieties. Some gorgeous sweet alderman peas, more runner beans, more spinach, kind of cooked veg boxes, so potatoes, carrots, golden beetroot, red beetroot, more red beetroot. That's about it. Not a bad little harvest. Polytunnel's going well. Nothing to really complain about. Starting to get plenty of tomatoes now. There's plenty of tomatoes on. All sorts of different varieties down here. Plenty of cucumbers still. I can't believe the number of cucumbers some people are harvesting. Mike Hurdis. Unbelievable, like 78 at last count or something. No idea what he does with all those cucumbers. But anyway, we're getting loads. And yeah, the Trumpetino's kicked back into life like crazy as the temperature's just gone down just a little bit. Trumpetino's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I'm so pleased with them, like monster ones as well. Really great. So yeah, cut that back, and I put strings in up here now to give the tomatoes somewhere to go, because they're at 6 foot mark now, and that's as big as the polytunnel will go high, but they can come towards me along these wires. So done the same with everything, with the cucumbers as well. Oh, we've had loads now of sweet corn. I think we've had 4 or 5 sweet corn off here now, and they are gorgeous. I'll put a few photos in of those. And still quite a few on here. We just had one with partial germination, and that one's partial fruit set rather. That one's definitely partially fruit set. But that's not really a surprise. That's a secondary one. And on Swift, you always seem to get that. So I think you need more plants than this in order to always have one that's dropping pollen when this one is ready for it, because in this case I think all of these, whatever they're called, had stopped dropping pollen by the time the tassels, is it? I don't know, by the time this, whatever it is, had come out, and so we didn't get full fruit set, but that one seems okay. Anyway, pretty good. Chilies are starting to darken. As I say, these are looking quite healthy out here. I think the polytunnel was just a little bit too hot for them. Everything else is going just fine. Calabrese are doing really well. But every day now, getting this, wiping them off. But it's a big job, but it's worth it, because little baby Calabrese in there, starting to come. Nothing in there. So I'm really excited, because we love Calabrese and we don't have any at the moment. We're just on purple sprouting broccoli at the moment instead. And as you can see, we are down here on an evening, which is when we like to come to do a harvest. It really is lovely. Red zebra, gorgeous looking tomatoes, but every single one so far has had blossom end drop. So here's the beetroot that I've just sown. It's going to get a good soak in tomorrow. Onions are all falling over, which is good. And I'm really quite pleased with the size of those onions, given that there's 3 of them there, nice and firm. And our objective, for those who haven't watched these videos before, is to grow smaller onions. We do not want big onions this year. We find them very inconvenient, because we don't cook enough to use up a whole onion in a single sitting, and that's our preference. So now with these smaller ones, we'll be doing that. I've cleared a lot of this brassica bed. These gorgeous hearts will be harvested pretty soon, and I've put in a few little brassicas in the gaps. More will follow. Most of these are sprouts, and we've still got a few sprouts from our early sprouts, looking fine. But these plants will be out soon, and then we'll put some more brassicas in the gaps that result. And this is where the beans are going, the runner beans. This is where the peas were. the existing purslane bed. It's getting a little bit tired now, but maybe with a bit of rain, it'll spring back to life. I'll pop these covers on these beds that have got carrots in them, and obviously the carrots will outgrow them fairly soon, and I'll have to resort to putting some fleece on, but for now I have these covers, so serve the purpose. Okay, that's it, just a quick update. Really enjoying this evening. So cool. After a hot day out walking. Okay, hope you like that quick update. Oh, water-wise, we are now on a hosepipe ban, and actually it is not a big deal because we can still use a hosepipe to fill the water butts, and water by hand, which is actually much nicer than using a hosepipe, much more controlled. You know how much you're delivering and you can be more accurate, so not too bad. Anyway, see you soon.